Hi guys, it's your girl Bridget Ekpo. Welcome to Obodo TV. If it's your first time, thank you for joining and do consider subscribing. There's a red button down there. Encourage your sister, encourage your friend, and join the family of Obodo TV and then subscribe. Thank you for joining me. Today I want to talk about the biggest elephant in the room when it comes to living in the diaspora, which is about immigration. Immigration. For people in Africa, most people don't understand that when you come to this our Obodo, you don't just come as a Nigerian and you have rights to work and healthcare, whatever it is. There's the privileges that most citizens will have. But for those of us who are here, we understand that when you arrive, you are just starting. Then, if you didn't have your paper from Nigeria, then the journey begins. To get paper, this thing they call paper, documents, immigration papers, green card, whatever you call it. It's a big issue. It's a very big issue. Unfortunately for me, I didn't really experience it because I came with my permanent like settlement visa. That's why I came to the UK with. So I didn't really experience it, but I know a lot of people that have experienced it. And I tell you, it's the worst thing that can happen to you. It's really, really bad. It's something that affects your life significantly, because if you know get paper, it's difficult for you to do so many things. You can't go to school, you can't really get the kind of job that you should have, because obviously maybe you're using somebody's paper to work and all that. So it's a very big stress. It's a strain on your life in Obodo. If you're watching me from Africa and you don't know, see, if somebody just come here, it doesn't mean that they have right to work or that they have right to do things. They need to go through the process. It's not always so easy. And I hear that some people who give papers to others to work, they are really mean about it. That they will now cut price for them and say, whatever you are working, you have to give me a percentage of it. Which is, it's not very good. I don't think it's the right thing to do for you to be, you are trading, basically making money off vulnerable people. Remember, sometimes we remember where we come from or where we've been, because it's not everybody that came with green card, or it's not everybody that came with British passport. Or some people went through processes before they were able to find their own. But human beings, when you get an you don't forget. So it's not always good to prey on vulnerable people. At the end of the day, it's money. Money is not everything. I'm not judging, but please, maybe they take an easy the way we find money in this Obodo. Anyway, cut a long story short, I'm talking about immigration and marriage today. If somebody no get paper, will you marry them? Or if you're a girl, would you marry a man that doesn't have paper? Or if you're a man, will you marry a woman who does not have paper? In this Obodo, when you are dating, you know how you go on date and you ask people, what do you do for a living? Or tell me about your family. Or tell me about your interests and your hobbies. The number one thing on that list is, do you have paper? It always comes up. Some people they're not even shy about it in a way that they will even wait for second date or third date. They will just ask you first date, do you have paper? They will ask you. Nigerians, they don't even care. They won't even ask you in a stylish way, wait for the relationship to be settling small before they will now say, hey, what's your status? No, they just ask you, bah, you get paper? You get paper? As if the paper to enter heaven. Waiting. When I take an easy. Anyway, so the issues about this paper matter is that, some ladies are complaining that men lie about their immigration status. My niece was telling me about her friend who got married to this guy who didn't have immigration status, and when they were talking about it, the guy lied about his status and he was saying he has papers, he has permanent residency in the UK, even though he didn't have it. And you see, the lady, obviously is in love with this guy, wants to marry him, but she doesn't have. And now, because she's lied about, he's lied, she's thinking, oh my God, this thing is complex. She's thinking he has, and then they got married, then the truth will come out. And that's the thing about paper. You cannot hide it. You can't. It will come out. It will come out eventually. And that's what I don't like about it personally. If I'm with a guy, and if I genuinely love you, I will not say because you don't have paper, I will not marry you or I will not be with you, because at the end of the day, paper is just a face. Everybody will get. Let me tell you, at some point, everybody will get. So I don't think that people should, because of that, say, oh, I'm not going to marry you or I won't be with you because you don't have paper. Obviously, it affects somebody's life. It affects what you can or you cannot do in the country where you are living. But if you really love the person, then tell the truth. Bible says you shall know the truth and the truth will make you free. Be free. Say the truth. Don't lie. Don't lie. Why are you lying? Why are you lying? Let me say in Lasisi Elenu's voice. Why are you lying for? Why are you lying for? Why are you lying for? Why you know the truth will come out? Don't lie. If the guy asks you, as a babe, do you have paper? If you don't have, say, I will advise you, tell the truth. Be upfront about it. Tell each other, or tell one another your status. Don't be ashamed of it. There's nothing to be ashamed of. None of us was born here, except our children or our grandchildren, for those who've been here long enough. We all came from Africa. So there's no shame about it. I don't have paper. I don't think it's something to be shameful for. It's a phase in life. So if you don't have it today, you will have it tomorrow by the grace of God. So be upfront and honest about it, because to be honest, I won't lie to you. If I'm dating a guy and he lies to me about his status, I've asked him and he says he has. If I find out he doesn't have, for me, that's a deal breaker. Honestly, I'm not going to leave him because he doesn't have, but I will leave him because of the dishonesty, because he has lied. And for most women, that will be an issue. It's not about the fact that you don't have. I know some guys will say, hey, it's a lie. Somebody already made that comment on my YouTube that, these women in the UK, once you don't have paper, they don't even look at you. They treat you anyhow. You know, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. But women will say the same thing, that men who have paper don't look at women who don't have paper in the same way, because, you know, they are probably looking for who will give them. So if they see that you have no potential or that you don't have the opportunity to give them now, then they'll look down on you. But honesty, for me, is the best policy. Just be upfront. Say the truth. I don't have now. I will have tomorrow. If you like me, you like me. In the UK, that you have to write letter to Home Office that you want to marry, like they are your parents. But that's the law of the land. We have to respect the law of the land. But all I'm saying is that be honest and upfront about it. Tell each other your true status. If you don't have, say, I love you, baby, but this is my status. I haven't got it, and my visa has expired. I'm, you know, just trying to see how I can file my papers. You see, the thing about lies is that some people, they lie to block their blessing. That's right. You will lie. When somebody is about to help you, you'll be lying. Because you will say, I have. Maybe that person is who God has sent. That angel you've been praying for God to send to you to give you. Now you've lied. And then you've missed the opportunity. Why? Why are you lying? So be upfront. Just say it. I haven't got it. I'm praying to God. I'm believing God. I'm trusting God for it. Don't lie. It's not going to help you in the long run. Then I spoke about the deception as well. About, you know, if people find out, the thing that people don't like about it is that when they find out that they've been deceived. Nobody likes being deceived. Nobody likes being lied to. So if you lie to a woman, or a woman lies to a man that you have, because lies, you know, the foundation is wrong already, because you started out with lies. So, you know, you can just imagine what the marriage is going to look like. They will be at each other's throat. They will be hating each other. They will not even want to see each other, because every woman will be blaming the man. You put me in this position. Maybe they have children amongst them already. So, you don't see them. So that's what I'm saying. No deception, please. Just be honest about it. And, you know, somebody that wants to be with you will be with you regardless of your immigration status. That's the way I see it. I might be wrong. The reality of this, let's do the reality check now, is that at the end of the day, because the issue of this document or papers or green card or permanent residence or indefinite leave, as they call it in the UK, is something that is very fundamental to your life in the UK or anywhere you are in America and Canada. If you don't have paper, it affects a lot of things. So the reality of it is that two people who don't have paper, they will need faith that is stronger than, you know, a mustard seed to marry or to get together. That's just the fact, because at the end of the day, you will look at it and say, maybe I'm believing God for a man that will help me, or the man is believing God for a woman that is going to help him. And then both of you now meet, both of you don't have. It would be difficult. That's the reality of it, you know. I don't know how it is in other countries, but in the UK here, sometimes marriage is one of the quickest way that you can get it. I know it happens in the US as well, before Donald Trump. I don't know what's happening there now. So I'm just, you know, putting out there about marriage and you know, immigration. Immigration is a big deal, but marriage is also, is life. You need to get together with people. You need to fall in love. So And sometimes you don't choose people you fall in love with. So you don't choose somebody, and nobody carries their paper on their head everywhere they go and say, I have paper, or I have a green card, or I have a whatever. It's a deal breaker for a lot of people. So I ask you, would you consider hanging out or going out with someone who hasn't got papers? Or would you settle with someone, as a man, would you settle with a woman who hasn't got papers? Or if you've had that experience, somebody lied to you, share it with me. I want to hear your views about this very crucial topic. It's been your girl Bridget Ekpo. Thanks very much for watching this. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe. Is the red button down there. Show me love by subscribing. There's a bell just by the subscription button. It's a small tiny bell. If you hit that bell, it will tell you whenever I post my videos. I hope we'll have some very meaningful conversations about this topic. Leave me your comments and your thoughts down below, and catch you in my next vlog. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.